Hey, how are you? Yes, I asked random people on the internet how they are. Um, it's Mike. I'm not going to say my username because this is a personal vlog. What makes it personal is because I want anyone who stumbles upon this video or watches it regularly, watches my videos regularly, or anything like that, to just listen and think about this as a self-reflection about what makes you you, and kind of help you to appreciate yourself, I guess. I don't think enough people appreciate things about themselves, and self-reflection is a good way of doing that. It's really hard to open yourself up to other people, even if you can't see them. But it's interesting because everyone has different experiences and different settings and exposure and influences, and no one's ever going to be the same. And that's probably, I believe it's a big reason why we have so many issues, is because globally, because no one can agree, because no one is the same, which is a good thing. So, because if everyone was the same, life wouldn't be as interesting as it can get. um so yeah, I want to say first what makes me Mike. Um, what makes me me is, for one, my imagination. I've always got something in my head. I'm always daydreaming. I'm always having crazy dreams at night, even if I don't always remember them. I know I have them. Um, I'm always thinking about something new, or there's like a story always going on in my head. I've always got some sort of idea of something, whether it's fantasy or sci-fi or just nothing like that, just a completely different genre, or I've always got something in my head. um, and I love it. It gets me through tough days, and I really appreciate that part of me. It makes everything, if I watch a TV show or an anime or hear music, my mind can just elaborate on it and make a whole new branch off of something I've seen, or make something new completely. And I love it. Um, Another thing that makes me me is my listening and observation. No, I observe and listen. It's my thing. I don't usually get to know people very well by just talking to them over time. I ask them a few questions that I think are meaningful and deep, and something maybe someone is passionate about, and I listen. Um, Listening is, to me, important because you can really see what a person's really like. And for me, when I listen to people, they open up a lot quicker than someone who's always talking, doing the opposite. Um, I like to watch people and how they act and do things, and I just I like I like getting to know people on a completely different scale than just hey, how are you doing? Let's do something on the weekend type of thing. Though I have a lot of friends like that too. But the ones that I do have that deep, meaningful knowledge of, the friends that I think will probably last for a long, long time. Um, Another thing that makes me me is I like to give things meaning. Um, like I said in other videos, like I have a meaning of life. I like to give everything a meaning. My meaning for life is following my goals and dreams, um, making new ones as I go along. It just I need a meaning for a lot of things, even if they're small. I like to give everything a meaning, a worth, a value, because everything should be important. If I give everything a meaning, I appreciate everything. At least in my mind. I try to. What else? Balance and respect is a big thing for me. I'm not very religious, but I do believe that everyone deserves the same respect, and you should try to balance as much as you can. Yeah. It's important, and not only will you people will respect you a lot more too, and it treats you get treated more as an equal that way. Even if people don't treat you equally and you still treat them with respect, it tends to get back to them, kind of haunt them a little, I think. Not that you want to haunt people, but it's just how it happens, I guess, sometimes. I think as I've grown too, I've learned to not just let myself become other people's hobby. I think it's important to just ignore those people that decide to make fun of you or whatever. It's not worth it in the end. If they're so bored with themselves and they have to make you their hobby, you just have to feel, if anything, you feel sorry for them, but you don't need to respond. Sometimes the best way to avoid conflict is to just not do anything back to cause any friction. I don't know. In a nutshell, I am a guy that will listen, a guy that will observe, that appreciates everything he has or tries his best to. Try not to be naive, try not to be ignorant, and try to learn about the world as much as you can, because nothing's the same, everything's different, and if you can gain an understanding of other people's viewpoints, you won't see as much conflict, or you won't cause as much conflict. It's always important to see others' point of view, in my mind. So, everyone, be yourself, and try to figure out who that self is. I don't think I know myself completely either, but it's important to get to know yourself, and I don't think a lot of people do. So try to reflect on that. Until next time, this is Mike. See ya.